7:32 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's the one on my froggy pants. Let me just say something. I'm not saying I'm going to do anything illegal. I'm saying if it is the other Amy Brown, she doesn't go by that now, but she was going by that before my ex-husband dated her sister. Back in 2001, before we got together, she had a husband named Scott. Is how her name was the same as my first and last maiden name was her married name then, but her middle name is Lynn, which looks a lot like an L. So with or without her knowledge, but if it is her and she's stealing my identity, she better be ready to run. Not because I'm going to, unless she comes to my house and threatens me or something. You know, I've had some people drive by that look like her, and I thought, surely to God, somebody's not going to be that stupid if they're stealing my identity. However, my other friend Tracy, she dated Scott Brown too. I wasn't the one that messed around with him. So if she's mad at me about that, hard telling what else has gone on. But it might just be someone framing her. All I could say is I'm telling the facts of the things that happened. She mocked me at a bar one time when I met her because I said it's a good name, and she goes, and she's got like this really kind of long mushroom-shaped face. So I was like, well, my son asked for mushrooms the other day. Could it be? I mean, she could never pass for me in person. I understand why any of them would want to take the good parts of my life and leave me sitting in the pile of waste that's left behind. However, I'm not going to take that 1 minute longer. I'm not threatening to do anything wrong. I'm telling you what these people said to me, and there have been witnesses to everything I can document and back up. I don't think anybody's going to ever try to get me in trouble again because I've made clear I'm fighting for peace. If you know there's someone in my business, I have been abused. They're mixing and matching identities and probably using live filters. And this better not disappear. Sometimes whenever I don't put in the password first, I just hit the camera. It hasn't been saving it all the time. I want to make sure I get it from this Spectrum phone that's in my current name, Amy Green. The opposite color. My maiden name was the color of poop and old life, and my current last name is the color of life in the spring. There's my other phone. Someone has been trying to take over that phone and won't let me get to my Gmail, and I'm going to have to call and do something about that because it's about to run out and renew really soon. So I want to pay my Spectrum bill today, and I switch all this over. If there's anyone still trying to take stuff, you're going to so wish that you would let me go because I have begged you for my peace. I have told you I will forgive you no matter who it is, and I'm not looking for trouble. I'm speaking my truth, which is 100% my right to do. If you dare shut me down, you're probably just only going to make me stronger. I mean, I guess whoever did it and tried to take me down and use my kids to abuse me and all the dates and times I have painted on my front door, if there's not a record of that on y'all's record, if you don't have thousands of DVDs where I'm venting, but I use that camcorder plugged into the DVD recorder to make a document to say, I'm this upset and I should be because I know what's happened to me. I have documented evidence. They would never let me show to anybody or redirect me to the right person. Probably because somebody has control of my communications. They redirect everything. When they do that, they control your whole life. I'm not the one that's the danger here. The only danger is what they're doing. And I want to put a stop to that. I hope my mother's still alive. I hope she didn't. I hope the other Amy Brown didn't go up there and try to take over my dad's house in Terre Haute. But they're mixing and matching stuff that's coming up with some of the fake names online, I've noticed. And I don't think that that's just from the, like, public searches where you find their names and numbers. So, everything I've got, I have found is publicly available. Continue if that's what you really want. You're going to see the notes I made about it. You know, there's not a record of all those dates and times. If you didn't come to the party, don't bother knocking on my door. Prince 1999. Yeah, that's a little quirky, but it's my right to be that way. I intend to clean all this up. If I got my answers and closure tomorrow, you wouldn't see me probably doing anything at all except for extremely positive, creative stuff. They don't want that. You gotta ask yourself, why don't they want me to have a voice? Why? I've begged for a long, long time now for the right person to not come and try to haul me away and call me crazy for stuff that I could show them at least a portion of.